I'll be kicking it. How you feeling, Rob? Feel like shit? Hey, Chris, how you doing? Hey, how you doing, Rochelle? Rachel? Hey, Faye. Yeah, I feel a lot better, but I'm still not out of the woods. Hey, Jabo, how you doing? I'm just kicking it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Melissa, how you doing? Hey, Taylor. I went out and took some photos in the fog. It's foggy as hell around here. I like that look. Just be kicking it. Yeah, I'll be back pretty soon. I'll be coming back. I may go down to Florida for a couple days, down to Indy Atlantic. There's a good restaurant down there, pizza place on the beach, and they're supposed to have storms Friday and Saturday, which would be perfect for me. I couldn't be happier being in a place like that. No, I'm not going to play any music because I'm not set up to do it on this phone. I'm actually laying in bed. Oh yeah, that shit sucks, man. I had it for a month. Like real heavy duty symptoms. Oh, you got snow? How much did you get? Yeah, that's normal, Taylor. I've had that happen before. Get a flu shot, feel like crap. Oh, she did, huh? How's she feeling now? You know, you better you better tell Debbie stay inside and excuse me, and wear a mask because you catch COVID where you got pneumonia, and that's considered a high risk category. Oh, you do, MR? Oh, sorry about that. Where are you located? 5 inches of freezing rain. Wow, that's crazy. Oh, did Cindy Williams die? That talk show host? Oh yeah, wear a mask. Don't go outside. It's Cindy Williams. That was that black lady, wasn't it? Yeah, if it's who I think it is. Oh, that lady. Yeah, I didn't know anything about her. Marty was talking about her today. I'm thinking of Wendy Williams. She's having some problems too. Oh, that's too bad. I never watched that show one time. Yeah, I thought I could have had COVID. It was kind of like the same symptoms. Hey, Salty Girl, how you doing? I may come down there this weekend, Salty Girl. Go over stay at that Radisson for a couple days. You're supposed to get storms. Oh, happy days, huh? Yeah, okay. I've been down there about. Let me think. I've been down there in about 8 years. Just party. Oh wow, that's cold. That is really cold. It's 57 here now. Spring peepers are out making noise. Yeah, I know. Hey Penny, yeah, how you doing? Yeah, what's the problem, Elra? Penny, you back to normal? Daisy's doing great. She's sitting out on the end of the bed, sleeping. Yeah, it's a wind chill. Yeah, I just had the guy from the post office go over to my house and drip the sinks and put new batteries in the thermostat. Yeah, normal. Yeah, I know, whatever that is. But before you got COVID. Oh, no way. 9 degrees? That cold? Wow. Yeah, I think wind chill is bullshit anyway. Wow, -9. Yeah, it's cold. Yeah. I was looking at, I think I'm going to volunteer to catch dogs for these rescue places. I figured out too, that dog got out of that trap the other day. I didn't know anything about dog traps, but that dog got out of the trap the first time, and figured it out. The one they have is a 58-inch trap they bought at Tractor Supply, which is an absolute piece of junk. You would think a place that was in the business of, trying to do it right would have better traps. Yeah, right, right, MR. Yep. Yeah, me too. I am too. Salty Girl, they got a really good bar too, right down near that Radisson. Live entertainment. I don't know what it's like now. I haven't been there in about 8 years. They used to have ass kicker bands, really good bands. I think that place is cheap. It's kind of dated. I'm glad it's dated. I'm glad it's like it the way it is. Because if not, it'd be $500 a night. I'm feeling better. I say I'm about 50% better. I went and got some deer food today. What did that lady from Laverne and Shirley die from? Yeah, me either. I can't tell you the last time I was at a bar. Yeah, Myrna. MRSA, you mean? Oh, you don't feel good? Hey, Nicole, how you doing? Yeah, I've had like achy joints even before I got sick. Yeah, I know that, Taylor. Yeah. Isn't that weird? That was back in November. Yeah, it was up in Illinois. Yep. Excuse me. Yeah, Illinois. Yep. It's out west of Chicago, one of those suburbs. That's right, Penny. Penny, you gonna order those other two kind of scotches? I guarantee you they'll sell. They're good ones. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know a thing about her. Penny, you had all the vaccinations. Did you take those pills that you could take if you get it within 5 days of when you cracked it? Oh, you do carry. How does that sell there, Port Charlotte? How does that sell for you? And how much is it? Oh, wow, Faye. Oh, okay. Hey, Faye, you never come across any of those aluminum Christmas trees, do you? Marty's wife collects those, and I guess a lot of them are made in Wisconsin. Oh, okay, that's about right. Yep, 87. Yeah. Yeah, keep your eyes open, will you? Appreciate it. You know what I'm talking about, though, don't you? I mean, you had to experience them when you were young. Oh, during Christmas. Oh, okay. Yeah, 87 is not much. That's actually pretty reasonable. Not that's cheap for good scotch. Yeah, I just heard from Tassie about 4 days ago. Yeah. Oh, okay. Evergleam or something. I think they were made there and where that Badger boat docks. A good bottle of scotch is 60 and $100. That's nothing. No, I know guys with $25,000 bottles of scotch. No shit. I think anything. I think wine, anything over $75 is a waste of money, and I think scotch, anything over 100 is a waste. That's just my biased opinion. Yeah, tinsel trees. Yeah, But if you're not a Scotch drinker, like if you don't, I like that real. You can only get that peaty, smoky taste from the area where they make that. You can't like duplicate it. If I give it to like a non-drinker, they think it tastes like gasoline. Yeah, you got to appreciate it too. Yeah, you sip it. That's not a Scotch that you would mix with a drink. You'd sip it with like a glass of water. Well, I think you'd like it salty. The older people call it truth serum. Yeah, it's aged in oak barrels. I mean, I didn't get turned on to good booze until later in life. Yeah, it's the same thing I was thinking. I wasn't going to say it though. Yeah, panty droppers. Oh, he did penny? Oh, okay. The bottles are actually really cool. Yeah. I've had neighbors of mine want the bottles before. Yeah, the bottles are beautiful. I mean, it's beautiful glass. Panty droppers. If you guys ever get a chance, I say this all the time. Treat yourself to some 25-year aged cheese, a good bottle, $100 plus red wine, and an aged steak. I'm telling you, there's a difference. You'll know what I mean when you try it. Yeah, I'm feeling a little better, JMO. Yeah, about 50% better. Yeah, yeah, it's true, Penny. Truth serum. I think about that sometime, like how many less people there'd be around if it wasn't for alcohol. Yeah, Evergreen. Yeah, yeah, that's exactly right. Oh, those are cool, Taylor. Yeah. Oh, is that right? Yeah, my dad was a big drinker, so was my mother. You're not interested in one of those trees, are you, Jabo? I know Marty's wife paid like 8 grand for some of those evergreen trees. Oh wow, JMO. Yeah, 8 grand. Yeah, she's got about 200 grand worth of them. Actually, she's building a museum for them. Believe it or not. Oh, sorry about that, Nicole. Yeah. Oh, what a jerk. Oh, good. I don't blame her. Do you like that kind of stuff, Javo? Those trees? Right on, Penny. Oh, Nicole, that was nice of you. Yeah, it's painful. Hey, Stephanie, how you doing? How you feeling? Good. Hey, Stephanie, I want to make sure it's you. What did I buy you one time? Do you remember? Oh, that's nice of you, Taylor. Thank you. Oh, you couldn't sleep? You feeling better? Yeah, I know Faye will remember. I just want to give her moderator thing back, but I want to make sure it's the right person. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you got it. You said it. Yeah. I had to take away these moderator things for a while, and a lot of the people haven't been back in time. So say something now, Stephanie. How you feeling? Are you feeling a lot better? Oh, good. That's right. She had quite a few things. She had COPD, and then she got pneumonia, and then what else do you have? I think you got COVID, didn't you, Stephanie? Yeah, emphysema. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, you'll be around a lot longer. No, it's not. Yeah, right, JMO. It's funny how your perspective changes, isn't it? Yeah, COVID sucks. Sure does. I'm going to go up to that place in New Jersey and check out that dog place. No, vaccination's the way to go. No, it wasn't, Mar. Hey, Florida. Yeah, perspective. It's a good point. It's a way you look at things. Yeah, we're going to get. I mean, I'm not into bees anymore, but Marty wants to do it. So we have a ware hive, WARRE, and we're going to get an order of package bees. Let him fuck around with them. I'm not that interested in it, but I'll show him how to do it. I'm not convinced this is a good area for bees. I'm living down in Crawfordville, Georgia. Hey, Amar, you better quit talking this shit about COVID vaccinations or I'm going to give you the boot. Hey, Rebecca, how you doing? Nah, I'd still got a bunch of my shit in there. I got to do that in April. Yeah, I just had a guy go in there and turn the heat up a little bit and drip the faucets. Yeah, it's just too lazy. No, it's true, JMO. Yeah, my parents. My sister was a shotgun wedding, two stillborns, and it was very clear they didn't want me. Yeah, far away. Fire away. Yeah, bye bye. Goodbye. Bye bye. Yeah, I look back at my parents and, my dad was given up at 13 years old. Can you believe that? Just his mother married a new guy and didn't want him and he just took off. Didn't even live in foster homes and stuff, got jobs. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Rebecca. Yeah, being poor sucks. It sure does. It doesn't really bother me. I'm kind of like neutral on it. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, believe me, I'm well versed in people not changing. But to be honest with you, at least from their perspective, I get it. I can understand why some of them don't want to change. The education huge. That's why the Jews and the Asians are so successful. They put such emphasis on education. It's the only shot you got at getting out of a bad situation, which generally isn't around, or you'd have just done that anyway. Hey, Sue. Yeah, she's sleeping. Oh no, education helps. Yeah, it does. It's the great equalizer. It's the only thing left you can acquire on your own. Oh, he did. Daisy's having a dream. Yeah, I mean, now that's changed a little bit. I don't think you should go out and drop 150 grand on a Mickey Mouse degree like I have. But if it's necessary for licensing, what else are you going to do? If you're a good enough student, they give it to you. I never thought I'd live long enough to see an entire generation not want to work. That's right, Jabo. And if you're born into money, that seems to backfire too. I mean, look at Priscilla Presley. Is that her name? Or is that the mom? Is that the mom or the daughter, Priscilla? Lisa Marie, yeah, Lisa Marie. I mean, look at Elvis. Oh, that's good, JMO. She had a crappy life. I bet Priscilla was miserable as hell too, the whole time she was married to him. You know, when I realized that he had her flown over and she was only 14 and he was 22, I had an entirely different feeling about him. I put him right in the same category as Jerry Lee Lewis, as a pedophile. No kidding, Faye. Oh, really, Jabo? Hey, somebody sent me a picture of that mom dog getting a bath. Obviously, she doesn't bite because they had put her in a bathtub and gave her a bath. She looked clean and, still kind of sad. So, anyway, I was suspicious about this place up in New Jersey. It still doesn't make 100% sense to me. I mean, you take these stray dogs from other states, nobody knows shit about it. You put them on an airplane, literally, and you fly them up to New Jersey. I mean, what the fuck is wrong with the dogs up there in New Jersey? You know what I mean? Well, anyway, I found it out, and as it turns out, they're actually very strict. That they have this program where you can bring your kids in and your pets in, and they want to see how the dog that you're considering adopting is going to acclimate with your family and the pet that you already have. These people that bring in these overweight pets, they tell them right there, it's like, hey, we don't mean to be rude, but that dog you got there is about 50% overweight and doesn't seem like you're taking that great a care of that one, and we're not going to adopt you a dog here. These people get pissed and leave these shitty ratings, but I think that's kind of cool. Right, Jable, yeah. Sounds like it, doesn't it? Yeah, I know. But I checked. Yeah, yeah, really. They tell them get the hell out of there. Yep. But I'm still going to go up there and check it out. I mean, every time I get myself like thinking about stuff like that, I think that anything's better than where they were at. So I need to quit probing. You know what I mean? Honestly, in my back of my mind, I kept thinking that I hope these dogs aren't going to like animal testing or some shit. Yes. Yep. Yeah. Fine. I mean, they gotta get shots and all that. They said he was a good soldier, Elvis, in the military. Now that could be just, propaganda by the government, but but you'll read on, different blogs and stuff that guys that served with him thought he was a good guy and didn't try and get out of doing things. Priscilla said that towards this is before he died. He died at 42, so who knows when it actually occurred. But Lisa Marie, I guess it was, that said that he had a toupee and he used chest hairs for his sideburns that were dyed. I mean, who cares? Yeah, I'll get the skinny on those dogs at the end. His brother? I think it's a damn Greek doctor that finished him off. I mean, I know you guys through, like interviewing girls working the street, but you look at the daughter, Lisa Marie, Elvis. Look at all these damn famous people that drugs wreck their life too. Yeah. He's a perfect example. Be careful what you wish for. Yeah, that was just kind of his look. Oh, thank you. I had tickets for him in, I think, 1975, and I gave them to a friend of mine and his wife and the girlfriend. They went and saw him. I mean, if he'd have stuck driving a truck, he'd have probably been retired and living in Memphis and at least been alive. Yeah, they're different drugs, though. No, it's not Taylor. Yeah. What would he be, like 85 or something now if he was alive? Something like that. Oh, how was he, JMO? Was there anything good? Oh, good entertainer, I bet. Huh. He converted to Judaism. Oh, he was Jabo. Yeah, I don't know what happened to him. He killed himself, didn't he? Didn't he commit suicide? Oh, 88. Wow. God. No, Elvis. Oh, okay. Well, you gotta imagine coming from a clown fest like that just by virtue of genes alone. I liked Lisa Marie. I thought she was a cute girl, but my opinion, which of course means nothing, I didn't think she could sing for shit. When I'd see her on talk shows talking about writing music, it was just like a cringe. 88 bottles of beer. Wow. Yeah, drugs and alcohol. Yeah. You thought so, Rebecca? I thought she was cute, but I thought she was a very old-looking woman in her 50s. I mean, she looked old. Yeah, they did, Taylor. Yep. I actually liked Anna Nicole Smith. I mean, I used her and her husband as an argument for the epitome of honesty. That the old oil tycoon knew what he was getting, and she knew what he was getting. And it doesn't usually get that clear in a typical relationship. You can not like it, but that's different. Yeah, you're right, Nicole. Same with Johnny Cash's daughter. She died too, didn't she? Roseanne Cash? Yeah, she could have. I think Michael Jackson was a hell of a nice guy. Anything I've read or watched or documentary I listened to, I think he was a good guy. Just got broken down by being around a bunch of crooks, and you get weird, man. All of a sudden you got everything you want. You start doing weird shit. Yeah, I think they really fucked Roseanne over. She must have pissed somebody off. I'll tell you one that I wonder about, though. I think she's a weirdo. If you read between the lines, there's something off there, and I can't really put my finger on it. This Taylor Swift. I don't know whether she's got a dick or what, but there's something really weird going on with her. Oh, really? Oh, okay. No, really, though, there's something odd about that. Never really a boyfriend, and nobody dates her very long. And oh, she does. Oh, okay. Yeah, that could be it too. I mean, flying around in her private jet. And she comes from a rich family of investment bankers. Yeah, I don't find her attractive at all. I don't know. Excuse me. I don't know any men that find her attractive. Something off there. Yeah, really weird. But I think they've kept it under wraps, the strangest part of it all. And that's what I'm curious about. Thank you, Rebecca. Yeah. Yeah, something's not adding up there. I mean, it makes sense if you just have these idiots out there by the thousands falling all over you. Who the hell wouldn't want to be on drugs, especially if you were intelligent? You just go from city to city. You're just printing money. You got all this cool shit. Like if you were a guy, you got all these idiots falling all over you that don't know you at all. I mean, I get why these guys start getting on drugs and stuff like that. I mean, I'm not saying it's a good idea, but it makes sense. I mean, how many of those bimbos could you meet before you started to go crazy? Yep, that's it. For some weird reason too. When Chris and Debbie come on here, they talk about they love each other, but they're not in love, that kind of bullshit. And I always accuse them of watching too much Oprah. And then I got thinking about it more. Like, I talk with some of the women on here, like my age, and you just kind of go through the trenches. You're hanging in there with your spouse. I did the same thing. And even though I had it pretty good, I still got tired of it. And I just wish Chris and Debbie understood that that's the way it is, that they're not missing out on anything. No, JMO. No, who is that? Andrew Tate. Who is that? Who is he? Yeah, I'll look him up. Oh, I'll look him up. Good night, Rebecca. Thanks for coming on. You have a good day tomorrow. Okay, Rebecca. Party on, Rebecca. Oh, okay. I went down and got a 6-pack of Coors Light at the gas station. We got a 24-hour gas station now. And this guy that owns an insulation company, and somebody hooked up to his insulation trailer. He had all his equipment and generators and stuff. Just took off. They got a big sign on the door for the reward. Yeah, I'll look him up. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I've seen this guy before. Yeah, he's probably gay. Yeah, right. Yep. You know where Epstein fucked up? Not that I'm glad that he didn't, that he did, but is having all those celebrities. I think that's why he's dead. Yeah, you summed it up. Gay Epstein. Yeah, no, right, Jay. Well, yeah, I think the same thing. Yeah. All right, Faye. Good luck. Floss your teeth. Don't eat anything afterwards. Right, Jay. Well, yeah. Just kids. Yeah, it's true. Get some platinum put on your front teeth, Faye. Yeah. Oh, did she do that? That's Daisy. That's Daisy at the end of the bed. It could just as easily be my 67-year-old girlfriend, but lucky for me, it's my dog. I don't mind the dog snoring. I'd probably wake my girlfriend up. Yeah, it's a cute dog. How you been, Pocahontas? No, it's not. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, if she snored like that, yes, it would be. It would be. I have to unplug CPAP or get it titrated differently until the air blew out her ears and wax stuck on my forehead when I looked over there to see what that noise was. I would have dime-sized pockets of earwax stuck to my forehead. I'd have to watch Oprah and bullshit myself into thinking that she was sexy. I think to myself, should I just reach over there and give her light kiss on the lips, or stick my hand in a bear trap. Then we go to counseling. We go to counseling, and I'd let some shrink talk me into thinking that at this age that dime-sized diameter slabs of earwax stuck to my forehead because I looked over are okay, and that it's me. I'm being picky. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Yeah, I'd like to say they'd be getting their money's worth, but I'd be lying. Excuse me. I mean, you know what I'm talking about. I'm thinking, is this the love of my life, or is this just a flashback of somebody that's washed up on a beach someplace that they're trying to save? It's like, no, I'm at home. It's in my bed. It's my wife. Then I immediately go into the panic mode and I start thinking all the good shit. Well, I did get my insurance through her work, and I'm trying to get this out of my brain just as good as I can. And she did work, and she about 600 grand over the course of her bullshit dead end job, and she's still with me. Uh, yeah, all of a sudden your loved one turns in, instead of your sexy partner, you think you got your great grandmother sleeping with you. Getting older. All you got to do if you're in your 60s, all you got to do is watch these TV commercials. You know, 80% of these people are wearing diapers and anti-drip things and getting $10,000 surgeries and all sorts of shit. Hey Sue, how you doing? Yeah, there you go, JMO. Well, you just make a list. You get up in the morning and you make a column, like the good things and the bad things. Yeah, it really does. You know, when you start changing the subject, when she brings up blowjobs, you're in deep trouble. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, yeah. I bought a damn burial thing about 15 years ago. I had a stillborn brother and sister, and you know, I happened to be in one of those fucking suicidal modes where I thought rather than just getting fucking buried in between two bank robbers that I didn't know, maybe there is something to getting buried with, you know, your stillborn brother and sister. So I went into the same place, and I went back, and anyway, I bought one. But as times went on, I thought I would just get cremated. So it doesn't make much sense to me to get cremated and have your ashes put in the ground there, but I probably should sell that spot. Right on, Penny. Yeah, I think the whole thing's stupid getting buried. Unless you could get my ashes, take the BBs out of 12 gauge shotgun shells and put my ashes in it and blow my ex-wife's head off. Now there we're talking. Yeah, it's kind of weird, isn't it, JMO? Then they could do that, one of these forensic files, and they'd say that, they'd make a big deal about it, and they called an expert in, and it was odd that they'd have this kind of a hole in her head this big, and they couldn't figure it out because it wasn't like the damage that had been done with BBs and buckshot and all that shit. And then they do the DNA, and they'd find out it was my ashes with love. Damn it, I just dropped this fucking thing. Goddamn heater that I had sitting up in this motherfucker. I couldn't get warm the other day. I put this like little space heater on top of these books. I ended up working out. Hey, Sue. Yeah, you guys know how it is. This is the stage I'm in right now. So, so I'm living up there. It was like okay in Michigan, but it was like, so I come down here. You guys know the story on that, and this has worked out good. But I still, have my days. You know what I mean? And I'm thinking this is shows you how when you think differently about stuff, you know. And I got along. I was friends with my wife for a long time. We got along good. But once I decide to turn that switch off, I mean, she's been living with some guy. I don't give a fuck. I really don't. And I'm thinking to myself, well, part of the reason if I get an attorney, I'm not going to have to talk to her anymore. I just assume cut it like that and do that. You know what I'm saying? And then I get here and I'm doing this and like this is okay. But I'm thinking I get this. I'm thinking the other day. I'm thinking, God, I'm going back and forth between do I have a cold or do I have this damn COVID bullshit again? Now I've got all these vaccinations, right? And finally, I took that COVID test. And a few days ago, I was like feeling really shitty. Now, I brought that on myself because I stayed up late a couple nights, only had 5 hours sleep when I shouldn't have. And I was driving a lot. So I kind of brought it on myself. But I was thinking to myself, it's like, if I got COVID and, I got worse and the ambulance came and it took me someplace, I don't think I'd be freaking out like I would have been when I was younger. Isn't that crazy thinking? I was thinking like, well, I'm going off. I got COVID, and if they talk to you, if you were still conscious, I know what going on a ventilator probably means, but I don't really think I'd have an issue with it. I did not retest, no. No, but you got to pay, if you do it with pets on the crematorium, you have to pay extra to get the exact ashes. That's exactly right. Oh, are you salty girl? Yeah, you know what I mean, Jay Bill? I mean, you could say, well, that's like, yeah, you get it. That's good. Thank you. Yeah, I do feel better. But my lung, I think I only, it seemed to me like I only had that one lung, you know. Oh, reef ball? Yeah, just, I don't really worry about it, but I think like, I mean, realistically, like my mom died at 62, my dad lived like 84 or some shit like that. These older years aren't that fun. Yeah, the new variant. You know, when I was down that town the other day and I got that good lunch at that Mexican place that was kind of combined with a market, I was talking to that guy, hell of a nice guy, and he moved his parents here from Mexico, and he moved them out in the country, and they were living in a double wide, and they were older, and he didn't bring them to town. They would bring their food to him and that kind of thing because they were really concerned about the dad getting COVID. The dad ended up getting COVID anyway and died within about 3 months. Isn't that crazy? Probably still be alive if they left him in Mexico. Well, we'll tell you this though, if you look at cremation, if you're a tree hugger, a green, your carbon footprint, you couldn't do anything worse than be cremated. You have to heat that oven up to 2,300 degrees Fahrenheit to incinerate bone, which is like the biggest carbon footprint in the world you could leave before you departed us. I swear to God, if I had my druthers, I wish they'd just take me, put me in one of those contractors' garbage bags like you get at Home Depot, 55 gallon, tie a knot on it, double bag it so I didn't tear through the bottom, and just take me out and throw me out to some sharks. I'd be fine with it. Oh, that's your plan. Huh? Oh, good. I lost my smell and taste. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah, right. What they need to start talking about instead of harping on this smell and taste, they need to start talking about losing interest in things. You know what I mean? Yeah, no, I say just throw me out and let like fish and stuff eat me. Yeah, shark bait. Shark could probably spit me out. No, I just think it's because if you look at the chemicals in the human body, in life in general, the earth, minerals all around, and put this big like stone in front, it's so stupid. Oh, they were GMO. Yeah, I swear to God, I was, man. I mean, you guys say like, stop it. I mean, you guys will go to some, they rip you off for like a $12,000 nice wooden casket. I mean, you would never treat furniture like that. What the hell good's it gonna do you when you're dead? A nice casket. Then they put it in the vault. Then they plug it around. And then some poor son of a bitch needs to cut grass around it for eternity. It just doesn't make any sense. It's not like you're communicating with these people. I say just incinerate them. I mean, or give them to something that can eat them. Yeah, thank you, Klaus. They could give it to anything that they wanted to. I wouldn't have a problem with it. Like there's that one poet, Jabo, that did it with vultures. Now they're assuming that. I hope it's true. I want to believe it's true. I would be honored to be eaten by vultures. Yeah, I really would. You don't know what you want to do, Jamo? Yeah, you probably didn't do it. It runs the gamut on, symptoms. COVID. Or even if they could like use your like just make dog food out of me even would be better. The United States is one of the few countries that doesn't allow horse meat for human consumption. Crazy. Be buried or burned. There you go. Choices. That's it. I know what's going to happen to me. This is what I think's going to happen now. The likelihood of this ever really working out this way is like slim. This is what I think's going to happen. I'm going to fuck around down here, do a couple more business things, and just like they'll find me like dead in front of a trail cam. I mean, this day is coming. I mean, I wish I knew of a better plan, but I just think that's the way it's going to go. You know, it isn't going to be some like fantastic, huge party where I feel my youth again. No, I know, isn't that? I know, Jabo. Yeah, I know. So ignorant. That's like one of the biggest turn offs in life is just being so ignorant and naive. It's such a huge turnoff. I'd rather see them blow their nose on the tablecloth. I would have less disdain for them. But I've thought about this a lot too. Hey, Blue, how you doing? Yeah, Blue did everything on that. Those dogs would still be out there freezing their ass off. Yeah. These chats are the best up late. Yeah. And she gets A plus. Yeah, we're partying. Yeah, it's the Insomniac Theater. Hey, Chris. Yeah, you're right, Klaus. We should say a moment of silence. Have a moment of silence. We'll be able to get out of this fucking rat race. Can you imagine that, Claus? Somebody taps you on the shoulder and they say that everybody's living forever now. You couldn't kill yourself. That's worse than anything. Yeah, it's true, Jabo. Yeah, wouldn't that be a nightmare? God, sure would be, man. So don't knock death. It's our last out. It's our only chance to get out of here. Yeah, Klaus is right, though. All of a sudden, you wake up 1,000 years later, you're fucking broke because nobody has that much money. And you're starting out again at 2,140 years old, broke because some fucking douchebag put you in a fucking test tube crypt. Yeah. Yeah, I believe it. Hey, Chris, what do you think of this? Like this barbecue place I go, this guy just got a kidney transplant, and it was from some like young person that got killed in a car accident. Do you guys think if you had an organ transplant, would you just be grateful and go with it with the new organ and not care where it came from? Or would it give you food for thought in that someone else's organ in your body? Good for you, JL. Grateful, that's it, Ty, huh? Thank you, JMO. Both. Excuse me. Yeah, that'd be cool, wouldn't it? Yeah, I'm a donor too, but in good faith, I can't help but wonder, like, what in the hell would you take an organ of mine at this age and put it to anybody for? I mean, when you die, what part's dying? Like a natural causes. I mean, they're not taking like a 67-year-old guy's kidneys and heart. I know they use corneas, but they're not taking any of the hardcore organs and transplanting them into someone younger. I mean, do these organs like live like way longer than the body of a whole would? Does anybody know this? Is there a shelf life on them? I mean, in another couple years, I'll go in to renew my driver's license. They'll start laughing when I'll ask them if I can be an organ donor. Yeah, but they still ask you that when you're older at the DMV. I just don't know what I could donate. It's like old worn out kidneys, check. Half dead pancreas, check. Limp dick, yep, check. Old saggy balls, yeah, I got a pair of those, check. Fucking 21, 120 eyeballs, check. Stigmatism, check. The fuck am I donating? I mean, whoever gets my organs, that motherfucker'd be lucky to make it to the end of the month. Yeah, the body keeps score. Yeah, that's right. Right, Sue. No, it's nuts, Bopak. Yeah, it's not. I just don't get it. I just don't know. I don't know why they ask me that anymore. Yeah. I'll say in as a bonus, I'd be willing to donate 23 cubic feet of sun damaged skin. Right on, Penny. I never thought of this till now. Yeah, good quality enough. I mean, why can't they just look at a birth certificate? They'll probably be laughing and stuff when they're trying to. They see me as an organ donor, and they go in there and they bring in these transplant surgeons and they start laughing and shit when they're looking at my organs. I think I should be able to check a box at the very end of all this bullshit that says ground sausage. Yeah, but age has got to be a factor, Claus. Yeah, I wouldn't care. They could do it. They could do it. Yeah, J-Bo. Oh, no, me either. Penny, you mean you don't want two nurses' aides grabbing your hand and waving it when you're in the local parade because you can't? As you sit on your 9-month-old diaper and crap your pants? What do you mean you don't want to live to 100? You know, there's all sorts of shit you can't get done with Medicare at a certain age. So they have calculated a shelf life. You know, there was I didn't watch it, but there was a show they were advertising on TV about this world underground market of black market organs. Where in the hell are they getting all these from? What did the oldest, what did the 92-year-old donate, Sue? Yeah, thank you, Klaus. Yeah, I probably don't. Yeah, it's true. A liver. You got to be kidding. Wow. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah. 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 What do you mean by hilarious, Chris? A liver transplant. What do you mean by that? Yeah, that's true. I think a heart would be shot by them, wouldn't it? Yeah. I mean, this stuff's crazy when you think about it. No, it's true, Penny. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. I wonder if those nuns do donate their organs. Anybody know anything about that? I'm sure it's never disclosed. Yeah, you're probably right. Yep. Oh, that's all right, Klaus. You're entitled to your opinion. No kidding, a liver. Wow. Yeah, these are choices you have. Well, not really. All you got to do is check organ donor, and somebody else is going to decide. That's you have one choice: yes or no, an organ donor, and then it's off to the races. Right on, JMO. Yeah, I'd agree. I'd agree with that. Yeah. Poor Penny on this stage 4 emphysema. I mean, is there a way around that? I know they have a lot of bronchial dilators now. I mean, she could still live a life unrelated to an emphysema diagnosis, couldn't she? Yeah, that's right, Penny. Yep. Oh, okay. But they're coming up with new ones all the time. Right. Yeah, the Grim Reaper. Oh, really, Chris? Yeah, it's true, Blue. Yep. Yeah, you're right. But I thought they could do things with these new bronchial dilators. Oh, wow. So when was she offered the transplant, Shable? Do you know? At what age? Hmm. Yeah, it's hard to do, but you quit. It's tough. Ah, I get it. I get it. 70, huh? Was she a smoker, Jabo? Ah, that's okay. It happened. Reality. I don't look at it like that. Yeah, it is, Penny. It sure is. Yeah, big time. Oh, wow. I only ask that because there's a big, if you look at stats of like, liver cancer and stuff like that, there's a super strong correlation of smoking. Oh, you quit in 2000? Oh, okay. So you smoked for how many years, Jabo? Yeah, sorry about that, Penny. Yeah, but I thought these medications are getting better and better, GMO. Oh, I believe it, Penny, yeah. That's a weird thing about smoking. You can quit, go to a wedding and have one and be right back where you were when you quit 10 years later. Yeah, I'd like to know that connection between smoking and drinking. A lot of people say that. Yeah, right. Yeah. Oh, most ballet dancers smoke cigarettes. I never knew that. Oh, wow. Huh. That 10's not bad. Well, you guys, I think I'm going to go to bed. This is a good impromptu chat. I appreciate it. Yeah, it is Penny. You're right. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know that either, Sue. Yeah, right. Yeah, it was fun. Thank you, Chris. Good night, Klaus. Jabel, you have a good night. Rest of your night. It does suppress. That's it. Yeah, you're right. Yep. Night, Jabel. Yeah, it was fun. We had a good time. Thank you. I don't want to miss anybody out there. Excuse me. Penny, you have a good day. Nighty night, Jabel. Chris, Sue. Anybody else out there watching? Blue. You guys sleep tight. Rock on. Party on.